Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode number 52 of the
Gotta
Blue
get it
Wall
in.
Podcast. This episode
52. Happy.
has been brought to you by Chillicothe Academy of Mixed Martial Arts. I'll just throw a little ad in there.
There you go. You're a sponsor, right?
I pay to have this ad put on here, and if you want to pay to put your ad on here to help the Blue Wall Podcast keep on getting better, just contact us.
Yeah. Facebook, Twitter, email,
Mm-hmm.
right on here, social stream. Any of those.
Right.
Sorry, I was late getting onto the stream, so I'm trying to connect to it right now.
Yeah, okay, so we can go here.
But if anyone is out there and has not made a account yet, go ahead and do that. That way you can chat on the social stream and give us your input.
Oh, man. So it's a new month. Time changed last night.
Yeah, that was nice. A little extra hour of sleep.
Yeah, that did not equal out for me.
It didn't
It
happen.
was like out and a little extra hour later.
You know what? We should probably be in costumes or something since it's Halloween weekend.
Man, we should have. Hey, we had stuff.
Yeah, what?
Remember we did the Harlem Shake costumes? We have stuff.
We should have dressed up. Oh well, maybe next year.
So,
All right, man. You got anything
So-
going on? Any tournaments or anything?
no, what I want to talk about is your fucking pin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fuck your pin. That's what I say. F Chubb's pin.
Man,
Yeah.
breaking
That's
the
what I
seal
think
early.
about your pin. I don't get a personalized pin with my name
What's
on
that
it.
look like? Back it up. I can't
Uh,
see the live stream.
You gotta go closer. Can't read it. I don't know. It's hard to read. Anyhow, it says Blue Wall Podcast on that side, with his personalized
Unfortunately.
name on the other side. It couldn't be a studio pin. It had to be It had to be.
It's a personal pin.
Yeah, it had to be
Instead of
personal.
saying Chubbs, it says Deke Deacon, which is amazing in itself. But on here, I mean, it's Chubbs around here.
Well, I'm
You
pissed.
can't even see it very well, can you?
No, I'm pissed
It's
anyhow.
because of the blue light.
I don't know why my assistant hasn't gotten me a personalized pin.
I don't know why either.
This is bullshit.
Ouch. You might have to talk about that at the annual meeting. Oh, nice. Got the names under there now. But anyway, yeah, she hates the podcast, but she still made me a pin to do the podcast.
That was nice of her.
That's love right there.
But I'm pissed I don't have one.
That's how I know she's in love with me. And she wants me to stop telling people, but I'm telling everybody I can because I think it's great. She wants to learn how to use the bow.
Oh, yeah.
It's for a survival skill.
Well, you done posted it on Facebook, so everybody knows. I ain't gonna tell nobody else. So
I ain't gonna tell nobody else. I think it's awesome. She's
So-
already hitting the target.
what? With a compound, or does she use a longbow?
It is a compound bow, but it's only 25 pound, which is still, I mean,
She's not a very big person.
no. If you
But-
put that in somebody's neck, it would kill them. You know what I mean?
Right.
It'd go right through it. So I mean, it's still a deadly weapon, but it'd be good for killing rabbit,
Right.
squirrel.
Not legally though.
Well, you can't hunt.
Well, I don't
with
know.
a bow.
I
I'm
know
talking about
legally you
survival.
can't. Right.
There is no law. Law. I
w-
am the
with
law.
with those I have blunt tip arrows. It's just like a blunt tip,
Yeah.
flat,
Yeah.
so it just hits them and like kills them
Knocks 'em
from
out.
blunt force,
Oh, okay.
and it doesn't tear up all the meat because it's not a lot of meat.
That's true. It's a good idea, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
They sell them like that.
yeah.
I'm gonna get her some of those.
Flat.
She's like, I don't want to kill anything unless I have to. I'm like, well, you need to go practice because if she
All right,
kills
we're gonna
a
get a
squirrel,
bunch
I'll
of
eat it.
pet little rabbits, and we're gonna turn them loose in the backyard, and you just start shooting.
I'd eat rabbits and squirrel if she killed them. I'd cook them up.
You got a boner when she said she wanted to shoot a bow.
I did. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, this is gonna be great, great. And like I said, we're the couple that makes it to the end. You know what I mean? We make it to the end of the movie because we're not idiots and we have skills and we are not afraid to do what needs to be done. I told her if we were in a situation where she was dead and I was alive and I didn't have any food, I'd eat her. She's like, that's horrible. That's the worst thing. I was like, I would hope you would do the same to me if you were going to die.
do it.
You know what I mean? It'd be hard as shit, but that's what you got to do.
That was some good green tea. I'm drinking it out of my cup from
100%.
Totem Supply Company.
From where?
Totem Supply
Okay.
Company.
Is it what is it
Downtown?
made out of? Plastic or is it
It is
recycled?
no, it's ceramic.
Hmm.
Ceramic shit or something.
Who makes it?
It's pottery. I have no idea.
Is it made in America?
Mm-hmm.
Is it made locally?
Yeah. Yeah. Someone in Ohio.
We'll have to find out who does that. That'd
Yeah.
be a good guest, you know?
Yeah.
Who makes cups?
Who makes these?
Who makes cups nowadays?
Yeah, we'd still like to get what's his name on for that makes the lights. I saw they have a
Yeah,
shop in
Graham.
town. Yeah, they have a shop downtown.
He's a clown, man. He doesn't. Why didn't he coming in? I'm gonna have to get a hold of him again.
Do you know where their shop is downtown
Negative.
here? Like right behind the municipal court
the new
building.
municipal court building.
Like that alley.
Yeah.
Like they just have like a little like.
Just a little
building
shop
back
in the
in
back.
there.
You have to get to it through the alley.
I think so.
Yeah. All right.
And they're just doing all their work.
Started
in
at the bottom. Now we hit. Started at the bottom. We were in an alley.
Yeah.
Alley access. That's good, man. I love
Yeah.
stories like
Well, I
that.
see their door open, and I'm like, oh, it's like there's a bunch of stuff in there. I'm like, what is going on in there? And then one day I seen Graham.
How about this? I know a guy. He went to school for massage the same time I did. He works at Kenworth now, but his name's Matt. He's been making tables and furniture. Kindle family furniture. Maybe he'd come on.
What do we need to make something? We need to just start making something. Quit our jobs and start making something and selling.
I don't know about all that.
I'm gonna have an online yard sale website or something. Like I'm just gonna sell stuff, used stuff online.
You could go to people's yard sales and podcast or like cast it over Facebook Live so people can buy things from it. See what you got live.
Yeah.
Why not?
But that wouldn't pay me any money.
Why not?
How would it pay me if I just go around to people's
No,
yard
they
sales?
would pay you to come and to get rid of it.
Oh.
Man, I'd say it'd have to be like $20 an hour, and they may not pay that unless it was something bigger, like a big family yard sale.
Yeah. That's where Rent a Drone comes in.
That's still like $20 an hour, though.
So you can just go around and see all the yard sales without getting out. Then if you want to go to if you find something you want to go, you go.
You hold that up to the camera.
Damn, Chubbs, you're down in water tonight.
I'm thirsty.
You need another one?
Yeah, man, please.
I got you.
So anyway, she's gonna learn some skills. I've already got some skills. I got this amazing beard, so I got that already going. I'm like 80% of the way done.
Oh, beard is everything.
My job is to learn how to make fire with 2 sticks. That's my job.
Make fire with 2 sticks.
Yes.
Oh, that's what you have to do?
Yeah. She'll be a bow expert. I'll make camp.
Can you do that?
I've been very close. I know the basic technique and method.
Yeah, I should try. Yeah, you always think like you know how to do it. I could do it.
You want your
Yeah.
stick to be a softer wood than where you're rubbing it on, because it's going to shave off of there to make like black dust.
So you need maybe some like ash or
yeah,
ape,
something light.
pine
Yeah.
on oak or
Yeah.
hickory.
And I've found that it's best to use saplings, trim them down, and then let them dry completely. Let them dry all the way 100% dry, or else you're going to be fighting the moisture in it. And then, but they're already straight. You just carve them down to exactly what you need, and there's no muscle. You can't find a branch that's that straight.
Takes
You
a
need
long time
one-
to dry one of them out.
You need about your hand to your elbow. That's how long it needs to be. And you start up high, and there's like different techniques. If you get this technique down, your hands won't go down to the bottom as fast, so you can keep doing it longer, but it's harder. Anyway, I've got smoke several times. I've got the big ash pile built up, but I just cannot get it to actually make the ember, because that's what you're going to make with all that black powder. It turns into an ember. Once it gets hot enough, it starts burning. And then you kind of let that smolder for a minute. Then you drop that ember in your tinder bundle, and you wave it through the air, get the air going through it. And then it should start up. It looks so easy on YouTube.
So do you carry like a little wood with some holes partially drilled in it in your pack?
You could.
Like
if
a
that's-
hardwood, a piece of hardwood?
I would just try to use whatever you find.
And then it already has a hole
Better.
drilled and started so that you have a starting point. That's what I'm thinking.
That's almost like cheating, though. Why not just take a lighter?
What, being prepared is cheating?
Yeah, why not just take a lighter and matches if you're going to do that? I'm talking about you get beat up and they dump you in the woods, and now
Okay,
it's like
okay.
5 o'clock. And you're like,
Right.
oh man,
I need a fire.
I need a fire, man. Sun's going down.
Man, you just sound like Tommy Chong lost in the woods. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Yes.
Man, we had somebody on there. They left.
Mm-hmm. Levers.
We probably should have told them to sign in.
Hey, assistant. Were you on the Ustream? Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Somebody hates us. Like, I'm
And
outta
they're
here.
back. So,
hey, if you're out there watching and you're not on Social Stream, get signed up. It's free.
Yes.
And that way we can get some input from you. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to learn that fire making survival skill.
oh shit.
Bow and arrow. I think I got a...
You got a team?
I'd probably be sliding by your house at some point because I'd have to get out to my dad's first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you're gonna swing by and pick me up.
And I
Like,
could stop
hey,
by and...
if you want to survive to the end of the movie, come with us.
Exactly. Yeah, see? This guy knows what I'm talking about. But if I can get out to my dad's house, which is fairly close to you, I have all the ammunition, guns, and food that I need, plus big trucks.
We can
So
build
that
an
would be
army.
my first place I would go. Because I could take 5 guys and it'd be good. Like, we could go anywhere and we could survive.
There you
Then
go.
just get out of town, get out to the woods.
Yep. You could do it.
I know I can do it.
Yeah, I don't have anything wrote down but F Chubbs' pin.
Yeah. It's nice, man. I appreciated it. This is one of the best gifts she's ever got me. Like, as far as a gift goes, it's like a 7. But it was free. So that makes it a 10. That's 3
yeah,
points. Free is always like... that upgrades every gift. You could be like, it's like, well, it's free. Oh, okay, it was free. All right, now we're talking.
I was looking at these fast food secrets revealed. Things that they don't want, the fast food industry doesn't want you to know about. The machine the moldy soda fountains, the machine that dispenses the soda and ice are moist, rarely cleaned, and full of sticky, sugary syrup.
Man, we clean our... I worked in the restaurant industry for at least 12 years. If it not full-time, part-time, but we had to clean them out every night. So,
Well, that's what I thought. But beefy milkshakes. If you're a vegetarian, this secret may be particularly concerning.
Okay.
Many fast food restaurants include beef additives in their milkshakes and French fries under the guise of unexplained natural flavorings, extract, or essence.
no, man, it can't be that
There's been
big.
a
I mean, it's got to
movement
be such a
to
tiny
remove-
amount.
I don't know.
Flavor additives.
Hand sanitizer. Influenza and other viruses can survive for 2 or more hours on hard surfaces such as door handles, steering wheels, and all that. Everything you touch, basically. Even if you do your part and prevent the spread of the viruses and bacteria by washing your hands frequently, you should still sanitize your hands before you grab those freshly cooked fries.
Soap and water, man.
Well, yeah.
Soap and water kills everything.
Then they spray on fake grill marks on burgers,
Yeah.
so they can
Everybody in America wants perfect burgers. They form patties to look like ribs.
Fastest isn't freshest. Fast food takes much longer to spoil than homemade or restaurant food because
It's got a ton of
all the
preservatives in it.
Yeah. So speaking of this food, but we are going to do a taste testing tonight.
I got a Frosted Flakes commercial. Are we keeping tally of that still?
I don't. That's good. That's funny.
We must
They're
have a lot of
watching us.
stoners that tune in.
They're watching us. No, they listen to what we're talking about and then they throw ads. Rethink chicken if you think you're making a healthy choice ordering chicken breast. Think again. Most fast food restaurants douse their chicken in butter or margarine to keep it from sticking to the grill.
Mm-hmm. Oil.
Yeah. Well,
That's why I asked for mine boiled. You put like a little bit of water in a pan, it won't stick. Boils, cooks it.
order breakfast late. Don't let chemical contamination ruin your breakfast. Most restaurants clean with a super concentrated chemicals that linger overnight. So if you're one of the first customers in the morning, your
That's
coffee
gross.
and breakfast sandwich could be contaminated. Yeah.
That is gross. Yeah, man. What are you gonna do, man? Sometimes you gotta stop somewhere at fast food. I hate doing it, but sometimes you got to. I try to keep like a dozen eggs boiled, like hard-boiled eggs, and that way I can just eat them real quick and for breakfast. But sometimes I get lazy and don't do it.
Says use the bathroom. That way, if they're out of shit, that the workers aren't getting their hands clean too.
Oh,
Yeah, like-
good idea.
Yeah. There's not liquid
You're out of soap in
and
the
paper.
bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've just been
Just
yeah.
wiping it on my apron.
Many fast food chains use a food additive called propylene glycol.
I didn't
is
catch
also
any of what you just said.
propylene glycol, which is also used in antifreeze.
Hmm.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
And that's all of them.
Well, some people put baking soda in crack. You know what I mean? So it doesn't necessarily make baking soda bad. You know what I mean? Am I right?
True.
Like,
Does it make crack bad?
I mean, crack's pretty bad.
Does it make crack
guess.
better if you put?
There's
baking
been
soda in
prominent
it?
people that smoke crack and still have their jobs. So I mean, yeah, it's a really bad drug. I would never do, even if it was legal. I wouldn't do it.
Speaking of drugs like that, Portsmouth was on Dr. Oz, Portsmouth, Ohio. It's got the highest number of addicts per capita in the
Just for
country.
pills, or just? I think I asked this earlier.
Just addicts. I don't know. They just said addicts, but they were talking a lot about the pills and stuff. But that leads to once they can't get pills, they're gonna do the other drugs and stuff. I'm sure.
I know, man. People do this runaround with drugs, but the main culprit is the prescription medication. You know, if you want to fight an evil drug, you need to quit a couple of these other things, and just proper prescription filling and making sure people aren't abusing the system. That's a war you could fight and probably manage a little bit better. You'd be easier to track those things. But anyway, who cares? People are going to do drugs if they want to do drugs. It doesn't matter what you do.
So it's in Scioto County. It says Scioto County ranks first in hepatitis C cases.
What's Ross County? Is there anything crazy in Ross
Hold
County?
on, I'm trying to. It doesn't have the ranking. It's just a should have a link to a site that has the poll of all the rankings, but they don't. Wow. But it's from increasing IV drug usage.
And that's how, Hep C?
That's
that's
the
how it
number one
spreads.
risk for it, yeah.
Wonder what that does to you. I wonder how that. What are the side effects of it? How does it mess with your body? And
Hepatitis?
yeah.
It probably has something to do with your blood cells. So they might need hookworm.
Not
To
unless
fight
it's
it.
an autoimmune disease or something where your body attacks itself. Man, how long are we gonna wait till we get into
This temple?
the main story for the evening? Which I think I've already debunked, but I could totally be wrong.
No, we can get into it. That's what I was. Oh no, but you were talking about shoot. It was something else that you had wrote down that we started talking about. What was the last thing we were talking about?
The last thing
The
we were
pills?
pill use in Portsmouth was on Dr. Oz.
All right, that might have been what it was. I was thinking about. Yeah, that was it.
Well,
We talked
I
about
asked
that.
if it was just pills or if it was all drugs, and you said it was just addiction.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I mean, yeah, that's crazy. Seems like a weird area for it to be concentrated in, but I don't know. I think it's sad. It's hard to deal with. Oh, goodness.
Is the assistant in the kitchen
Yeah.
making dishes?
Look who showed up.
Ah,
Oh!
hey.
What's going on up in Canada?
Thought you died.
Yeah. Everything okay? He's going to be like, yeah, I broke both my legs and I've been in a coma. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I feel so horrible. I was just, here we've been making fun of you.
Yeah, I was ice fishing and the whole fucking cabin fell through into the water.
He missed a good episode last week with Tom, though, man.
Yeah.
And the week before that with Francois was actually pretty good.
Yeah, we had a French Canadian.
A French Canadian, Francois Rouleau. Not the good kind of French like Louisiana, but, you know, Canadian French. Ugh.
Oh crap. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to find out what their top 10 drug problem. I don't know.
Pills, man. But it doesn't matter. If a person wants to do drugs, they're going to do drugs.
All right, let's talk about this Temple of Oculus Anubis.
The Temple of Oculus Anubis. I don't have anything written down on that. I do have some libertarian candidates that I'm going to shout out before we get off the air, but
All right.
Okay.
That'll be a closing. So this temple. So if nobody knows what we're talking about, explain what it.
I will go. You want me to just go through and read what these other people have seen and what the kind of
Yeah.
gist behind it is?
Well, it's in Oregon. It's in the middle of the woods, kind of like a little secret place. It's private. They sometimes let you in, sometimes not. And
It's
people
very
think
private.
It's a cult.
Yes.
And so then, yeah, let's hear what people have to say about it.
There's a bunch of pyramids.
Wolfman Chubbs. Let's hear it.
Yeah, that beard's looking great, ain't it? That's an American beard. Don't even think about growing one of these. It'll never happen.
This is something you can nod it in.
They live on like a dead-end street in the middle of the woods. They live on like a dead-end street in the middle.
There we go.
There's a bunch of stories about people going out there to make out and getting chased away, and then that's how they initially started finding these things that have been built on this property. And they have a business listing with the house as the address. It was founded, Oculus is the name of the business, and it was founded in 2009. It's privately held, has $26,000 in estimated annual revenue. So,
Oh, sweet.
nice. They make $26,000 a month, or I'm sorry, $260,000 a month. A month. Gosh, what is wrong with me tonight? $260,000 a year. And there's only 3 employees that work there. Thank you.
Thank you, assistant.
And it has 3 employees that are just located they live in that one location. So the employees work there and they live there. Get out of here. Go. And there are some weird things, but like I found this one explanation for it from James Halterman, who lives in Oregon. He says he used to work for a pool company and would take care of the pools at this place. It is just a family that has a lot of money who like weird statues and whatnot. As far as the tunnels, there is only one. They wanted to build a second house on the property and could only do so if it was connected to the original one. So they built a tunnel to the new house. There is no cult or anything like that. So that kind of makes sense. Kind of, you know what I mean? But like you say, that could be just some dude that
He's covering it up.
he lives in Gresham, Oregon, and he's from Portland, Oregon, and he seems like a real dude. This seems like a real page, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to Facebook stalk anybody, but just from the pictures that are coming up, he likes fishing, he likes to eat, concerts, and he likes to educate children. So it seems legit.
And educate children.
Yeah.
And then it has tunnels. All right, so I'm gonna sample this.
Gross. Karaoke's disgusting. That's vile. So, the question is, is it just a couple rich people up there? Everything's new. There's nothing like crazy old or anything like that. Oh. Is that sparkling wine?
Yeah.
Look at you. It's a Marlowe. But so they built some nice overhangs off the side of a hill where you can stand on and walk on it. There's a bunch of pyramid type things. A statue of Anubis, Egyptian person. I don't know. I don't know if that's it exactly, but that's what it looks like to me.
Well.
It is a bizarre place, this person says. So apparently people have gotten on there. And there's this other lady that says she lived right next to it while growing up.
So
Both of the owners are eye doctors. Wyatt had Oculus in the title. And one is either from Egypt or lived there for a while. So they have traveled there. They were really rich and built this place for their personal enjoyment. Why not? If I was really rich and I had a lot of money and I could build whatever I want, I might build some crazy, weird stuff.
I guess. Why is it so secret though? Why'd they build all that shit and like? I guess it's their own.
It's
stuff.
their house.
I guess.
Why are you trying to look in my window? You're like, hey, why you got them curtains up? I'm like, why are you looking in my window?
Where'd you find all this information? Anyhow, I can't find shit.
I just searched it in a search engine. Several pictures came up. The house looks pretty nice, though. The house looks regular. This is just kind of landscaping almost is what I would call it.
What you're seeing?
Mm-hmm. Everything's outside. All the weird buildings. And then there's just like a regular house. It is just...
I wonder if they have pizza in Canada like they have in America.
Of course they got pizza.
Sounds like a what in the
A
woods?
diddler in the woods? Does that mean like a rapist or something?
Well, he likes teaching children.
Well, that guy just cleaned pools. A diddler in the woods.
Well,
I gotta know what diddler means.
why has it got to be so weird? They're
Why?
just
It's
weird
theirs.
people.
Yeah, they like Egypt. They wanted their compound to be Egypt.
They wanted to live in
I might do the same
a
thing.
damn pyramid.
It's just like putting up a Buckeye sign or a Buckeye, ornaments and decorations everywhere.
I guess so. I guess it is. So we're sampling Marco's pizza.
The lid fell. I'll get it in a minute.
That's no big deal. What do you think, Chubbs? We're trying to fatten you back up. You're starting to wither away.
I know.
This is
It's
like
not
a
bad.
fresco or something.
got sliced tomatoes
I didn't think we had
Chicken
banana peppers last time.
and
We had
banana
onions.
peppers.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all.
But they had. It looked like they had like statues of shit.
Yeah, they do. But they're all new. I mean, they've just been built recently. So they just had them built. I think the place in California where all the rich people go is even more mysterious. They have this big idol head that they burn things in.
Yeah.
Little Alex Jones reporting. He went in there and supposedly went in there and recorded some stuff, but other people have too.
Alex Jones did.
Yeah. Some of the stuff he gets into is a little crazy.
Alex Jones. He's always yelling.
What are you guys eating? Chubby Piffs?
Mm-hmm.
Starburst or Skittles?
We're eating some shit you probably can't get. Sorry. It's probably outlawed in Canada.
Mickey's Dragon Pizza, though? Who's Mickey's Dragon Pizza? Where's that?
I don't know.
I never heard of it. I bet that's not even a real place.
I think the last time we got this, we got onions instead of banana peppers.
Did you like it better? Onions are
Those are kind of spicy. I mean, I like spicy, but
onions are smellier, and they don't have as much spice though. But they have more flavor.
it was good. Yeah, it was good. Okay. I'm trying to find Oculus. So it's a doctor, so you can get in to see the doctor, then you can see the shit.
Oh, it's a real place.
It's on it's has an address.
Yeah.
Forest Hill Drive.
Oh, are you talking about the compound?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Mickey's Dragon Pizza.
You found it?
Yeah.
What they got?
Hold on. Internet is being slow. I am a robot. I talk like a robot. I don't know if it's going to let me bring it up. The pictures look good, though. Look like they had these little personal deep dish pizzas. And
Last Dragon Pizza.
some of the images had like a brick oven. Tara's Tales and Tastings.
Oh, I misspelled it totally. What the fuck?
Oh, man.
Oh,
Mississauga. Mississauga. When the mood strikes, man.
Mississauga, Ontario?
Yeah, it must be. Goodness gracious, that's a tongue twister.
No, Mississauga. Mississauga. That'd be how we would pronounce it, I think. Mississauga.
So the greatest pizza of all time has sadly disappeared.
Oh my
Gus
God.
got ill and sold his business. It was taken over by one of those chains, and they didn't adopt the pizza recipe that Gus used. The greatest pizza of all time had sadly disappeared.
You see how thick it is?
So they've been trying to find a replacement to a few weeks ago when we tried Mickey's Dragon Pizza in Clarkson, Lakeshore Road.
They have a deep dish. It's like 3 inches thick.
All right. Oh, okay. I see it. The Killer King Pizza. So apparently they have pizza in Canada, and it is thick.
Okay, I take back my shit talking of Canadian pizza.
Yeah. I bet they put Canadian.
It looks like they
bacon
might
on
have
it.
a fire brick oven or something because it.
That's
like,
what
they
I.
get a burnt.
A few of the pictures look like that.
Mm-hmm. That one looks really good. It's like nice and crispy burnt. I love that shit.
Go and slay the dragon.
I wonder if they have eating contest.
I bet they
on it.
do. A 5.5 pound pizza. over a 1 pound of sauce. That would be horrible. All that acid.
The Dragonator.
Oh man, dead air. What's up with that?
No, I would not say Marco's Pizza is anything like Mickey's Dragon Pizza. I would love to try it. Marco's is alright, though.
Oh, my stepdad had some surgery up in Cleveland Monday and Tuesday, and I stayed up there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And Cleveland Clinic is really nice, man. They are like on it.
Oh, yeah? Like
Yeah.
the hospital or something?
Yeah, the hospital is very, very good hospital. I can't say enough good things. But while I was up there, I went to Sinclair and East 99 and drove around in that area for a while. And
Mhm.
it's kind of like, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah. Sinclair.
Sinclair and East 99.
Mm-hmm.
It was very poverty-stricken area of Cleveland.
Yeah. Are you scared?
A little bit. I was like, man, if something happens to this car, I'm going to have to hide here all night, crouching down in the back seat, in the trunk, sleeping in the trunk.
You'll wake up in another state, in a car, or in a car crusher.
But it was a very sketchy area. I was hoping to maybe see Bone out doing something.
I don't think they put the
The
crust got the stuff on it.
like you asked for that they did one other time.
I don't know. I thought she ordered it.
I thought I heard that.
It doesn't
Oh well. Hey, could you please make sure this time?
Yeah. Come on, guys.
But it was a very interesting experience. A lot of poverty in Cleveland too. A lot of poverty in Vegas. A lot of poverty in Cleveland. I think there's much more in Vegas than there was in Cleveland, but
Have you been to Detroit?
negative. Is it pretty bad there too?
Like their
Pretty rough.
town is like almost shut down. Yeah, it's horrible. I don't even think they have a police force anymore in Detroit.
What? They have to have someone that is enforcing law.
Look it up. I don't know.
They have the sheriff or someone is.
Oh.
You know what I mean? There is a
Probably.
law and order.
We'll look it up.
Okay.
They have parking police. Aren't they on that show? Was it Detroit parking?
Ah, man, I think you might be 100% right on that. I do remember something like that. Did it have a skinny black guy with glasses who was really quick? Like, really good? He can have a ticket in, like, he gets out of his car and he gets you a ticket in, like, 10 seconds. Bloop. Just writes down the thing, puts it on the windshield, and he's done.
Mm-hmm.
Strikes again. You're like, no parking, man. I already wrote the ticket. Sorry. Bye.
All right, I think they have a police department.
Yeah, they have to have something. Like Florida has a different system than the rest of the country, and they still have things in place because they don't have a state tax, so they pay their police officers through what, sales tax or something? No, I don't know. They have a different system than many other states.
Well, Detroit, I'm going to look at the poverty on there. Chubbs.
What?
Yeah, Detroit's gone, but I was going to, it's hosted by this right here, by Big Fat Texan, by the sound of your accent. The pizza contest. But yeah, Detroit is gone.
It's a boot.
It's about
Come
gone.
in. I don't know. I can't do a Canadian accent. I'm just no good at it.
Come on, you've been watching Trailer Park.
Come
boys.
on in. Try the new Dragon Pizza. It's about time you get down here.
That's a little Irish. You got a little Irish.
Put a lot
in
of
your,
cheese on it.
You got a little Irish in your chops.
No,
Got a little
German.
Irish in your beard, huh?
Go figure. German. We're mutts though. We've been all over Europe.
Dirty whores. Most Detroit families can't afford their basic needs. Yeah, just the pictures. Oh my god.